Police are targeting high accident zones ahead of the Christmas weekend. Law enforcement operations have been ramped up across Gauteng as a rush of activity is expected due to this year's festive season being held under lockdown level 1. eNCA reporter Nqobile Madlala is following the Metro Police operations in and around Johannesburg. Is joining us now for the latest update on how they are progressing. Nqobile, good afternoon again. I don't know whereabouts you are now, but so far it looks like the law enforcement is moving smoothly.
Well, at the moment, definitely, Bradan, they are still moving very smoothly. We've seen some traffic as well on the road. It's piling up. The police just ensuring that the fitness of the driver, of course, is in check. The fitness of the vehicle as well in terms of driving. Is it right? Does it have the right papers? All of that being checked at the moment. But I want to bring in the MMC of safety in the city of Johannesburg, David Tembe. MMC, we can see the roadblocks. We see the visibility, but is it helping?
Yes, it's helping because we have to reduce fatalities on our road and crime that is happening on our road. So it is helping. And you'll understand that right now we have got a lot of fatalities already, and yet it's not yet Christmas. So we have to be out there and ensure that the safety of our community is taken care of.
And based on your observations in terms of how many people have been arrested and those fatalities, would you say motorists are behaving on the road?
No, at the moment I wouldn't say that they're behaving. I think we need to have a change in attitude. We have to change their attitude. How we're going to do it, it will be in two ways. One is education. Two is to ensure that the rule of law is observed. Buyamthetho must be dealt with.
Let's talk about Buyamthetho. What exactly will you be doing there?
With regard to Buyamthetho, the people who are traveling recklessly on our roads, people who are skipping robots, people who are driving inconsiderately on our roads, on Buyamthetho in terms of traffic, that's what we are going to do. But in terms of the inner city, is where we are going to deal with people who get drunk, mugging, and crime that is committed in our inner city. And some of the issues that we're going to deal with is people who are enjoying themselves in the park. We would like to enjoy with them, but ensuring that when they leave, they are not drunk from the parks.
And MMC, we hear that you have obviously these things that you are planning for the city, but when will we see the difference and when will we see you on the ground doing these things?
No, within a month you'll see the difference, because the only thing that the law enforcement will be working is to have special units. For example, you have to have special units that every day it deals with the issue of illegal dumping, cable theft. There will be a unit for cable theft, specifically for cable theft, and they do nothing else except cable theft. Illegal dumping. We are going to deal with the issue of illegal dumping. We are going still to deal with the issue of CCTV in the inner city. There is a special unit that will be dealing with monitoring the CCTV so that our response time, we are there in time to save lives. And not only that, we are going to ensure that there's a special unit in terms of transportation. People who are skipping the robots, I'll say we are going to bring back Nomaranjana. I think you remember Nomaranjana. Nomaranjana will be back. We're going to deal with it. It's a matter of officers, when they go to work, they know what they are going to do. Not going to work not knowing what they are going to do. The commanders will be held accountable. I'm no more the chief. I'm overall in charge politically, but I'll ensure that I give the chief full support to ensure that we succeed.
And of course, this is the time when safety is such a huge concern, especially for people that are at home, because less people are around and maybe people can try their chances and break in. Is there anything in terms of visibility, in terms of suburban areas and townships where police are showing some visibility?
There is, because with regard to SAPS, we have got CPFs. CPFs are promoting issues like neighborhood watch. So watch I have to watch my neighbor if I'm around, and you have to watch my house if you are around. So any suspicious individual that you see, any suspicious cars that you see in your neighborhood, make sure that you phone JMPD or phone 10111 so that they can come and assist. That's why I prefer working very closely with security companies, because they are always there. So our relationship as public safety with the security must be strengthened under my watch.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
David Dembe, MMC of the city of Johannesburg. You can hear there, Bradan, he says, Buya Mthetho, Noma Kanjani is coming back. He says that neighborhood watch, important that you call the SAPS should you see anything. Of course, a lot of people right now are traveling, so some areas may be emptier than normal. And so if you see anything along those lines, you call the police. But he's saying that the inner city, that he has plans for the inner city. He's going to have different different people working in different parts of the city to ensure that they have that law back and that they restrict certain things that happens in the inner city. Cable theft has been one of the issues in the city as well. In Gauteng, I mean, we've seen a lot of damage that has been done by that cable theft. He says there's going to be police looking exactly at that. So those different units, we want to see that, of course, Pradan, and this, he says, we'll start seeing it in about a month. Then I believe that Bradan should be roughly February. Then we'll start seeing those plans.